So now we're ready for the sixth movement. Right now we have defined all the 7 centers from the inner sense of self, which is the changing center of gravity, from which we unite gravity and expansion through equilibrium. And then we have done the outer mandala, which is the plane and the spaces, the farther points in space that define the centers as we changing again the moving center of gravity. And now the spine is ready to be moved into another form, because we have been very much self-contained in this direction and the other direction, and now we move the spine forward. Now, when we practice this section standing, this movement, there is a movement that is called touching balance, in which we go all the way down touching the floor. But in here, when we are in the chair, it's a little bit complex because the placements of the legs is much more simple and easy to go to a place called suspended balance, which is, it will be a plane in which a diamond, it comes to this form, and we rest, we arrive at a point in almost closest to the knees in order to release the spine and the lower back in the form of a circular inner arc, circular form in the spine. Now in unity in motion, whatever the spine is doing is always being suspended by the arms arriving in certain angles in a space that moves the vertebra, all the vertebrae, so that all the vertebrae can move within the movement without having to contract or grab and contract the movement and muscles. So in this motion is called suspended balance, and it goes to a diamond and it becomes a spiral that is called an invisible spiral. And I would like to do it first just as the motions of the arms, and then when we get to move the spine, then we can begin to add the motions of the arms, so we can begin to connect and suspend the spine to arrive to that place that is called suspended balance. Okay? So this motion is there in this form, and we're just practicing the movement of the arms. And the counts go again in counts of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. Okay? Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be funny in the beginning because I'm moving your arms through all the circles. You say, what am I doing with my arms? The first movement is very simple because you have learned it going to foundation. Now, it races through the centers, and when it gets to the solar plexus, it goes forward and it creates a spiral right here. It creates a circle, you see, like a circle here, and then it bounces back to a specific place that eventually is going to become this point in you. And then it bounces back through the center to arrive to foundation to complete the motion in itself. So I would like to do it this time with the spine, and then I will do a diagonal because this motion will be much easier for you to see a diagonal. But let's start here and let's do it 3 times, okay? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just observe it first. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first motion, arrive to foundation, and then in the moment that arrive to foundation, as the arms raise the energy, the pelvis resting in the chair or sitting in the chair begins to move forward. The lower back and pelvis begins to move forward. 1. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. The pelvis moves forward right here. And now, as the spine moves, the arms assist the vertebrae to be suspended, so they arrive to a circle here. Beautiful. And the circle here is a diamond of the arm. If I go up, the arms would look like in this plane, the arm. What the diamond does, it releases the shoulder so the vertebra can move forward and it can create a circle inside of itself, so it doesn't have to grab itself. So that, again, the vertebra can become suspended by the movement that I'm doing in a space with my arms. Okay? So let's do it again. And in reality now, we can do the movement as it is, since we practice this way. The movement as it is, when it arrives here, it arrives to the center, and then from here, it completes itself totally into the outer mandala. So it opens, it releases the spine forward, it finds its place of release, it comes back from the spine, and then it completes itself through the entire circle of the outer mandala. Okay? So let's do the motion as it is right now. The first time that we did it half of it, because when I arrived here, we just went around, and then instead of going through the outer mandala, I just open it up to 0 point. Yeah? Am I confused by saying this? Maybe not. So let's do it again the way we just did it once, and then we do it the way it is, that it will be with the outer mandala. Okay? Just the first time we did it before, we just did the half of the movement, completing in 0 point. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This is the first half. Now the whole movement as it is. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Complete. 2, 3, and 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving the lower back and the pelvic floor. Suspending the wave to release the spine. Arriving to suspended balance. Coming back inside. Unfolding through centers, infinity's gate, infinity, arriving to expansion, continue the motion to arrive to crown, complete itself, and this is the last time arriving, and we do it one more time, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, moving pelvic floor and lower back, allowing the spine to move as the arm suspends the vertebrae, arriving to suspended balance, connecting from the top of the crown, arriving to foundation, unfolding to infinity, follow, getting to expansion, completing to crown, right there, coming back to 0 point, foundation, arriving to crown, click, and then complete in 0 point to complete the 6th movement. Yay.